We are all supporters, and we come from Liverpool. Allez, allez, allez.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 17 of our Liverpool career mode here on Trophy Hunter, and today we have got a couple of games in the Premier League, Southampton and then Norwich. And since we are out of both cups, there's some big gaps in here in February, so we're going to get pretty much through the month today. And then we've got Barcelona in the first leg of the round of 16. Last episode, we played some good early games. We beat United, beat Wolves pretty handedly, and then we drew with Everton and we're knocked out of the Carabao Cup. So we've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup and knocked out of the FA Cup twice. Both of them this month. Not great, which means we're going to be at Liverpool for another season at minimum. For those who don't know, of course, we are trying to win all four major trophies here at Liverpool, and then we'll move on to the next team in our Trophy Hunter series here. So when we drop out of a trophy, it's sort of a big deal, and we unfortunately we have to be here for another year. We'd like to move on as quick as possible. We gave ourselves a 20 season limit to do all the major trophies in all the 5 major countries. So another season's gonna go by with a team and a squad really that's good enough to win all 4. So it kind of puts us in an annoying place. But forward we go. I didn't think we'd win all of them this year. I really didn't, but it's not how I wanted it to go, to be perfectly fair. So let's change a couple things around. Fabinho doesn't need to be here. We need to rest players. Matip can play with Lovren as well. Lovren and Matip really good to have around. Gomez in game I think is better than Matip. Matip in real life at the moment I think is better than Gomez. But Gomez for the future. We've got some good center backs at Liverpool, we really do. But let's jump into this. A really rotated squad. Firmino, Salah, and Alisson the only one keeping their places. But a game against Southampton. Let's go. A booking would be great. Oh, he's giving it right to him. Oh, wow, what is that? So that is ridiculous. The goalkeeper is standing there forever with the ball. I'm waiting for something to happen. I never knew something. I didn't think something would happen, but I was waiting for him to just kick it. He eventually kicks it right into his own man. Comes to Firmino, and Firmino finishes it sublimely. What in the world has gone on? Dreadful. And Elvedi's here at Southampton, someone we looked at in our Watford save. But unbelievable top to bottom. I'm surprised there's no whistle or anything like that. Or he doesn't auto kick it. I think for the human beings they make them auto kick it. Like if you're playing online. I haven't held onto the ball long enough online to figure that out. But I'm pretty positive they make you just, it auto kicks it for you. But goalkeeper there, I don't know. It's taking too long. It's his own man and we lead 1-0. Salah on it. Can he burst through? He can. Nicely done to get away from the challenge. And another challenge comes in. And they are sliding all over Salah today. As Firmino takes it down nicely and finishes it off. And it's Firmino's second. This one from open play on our end, though. Not a mistake. And Southampton in a big hole early. It's lovely football. Salah's just skipping away from players today. They're doing a lot of tough tackling. Trying to really slow us down, but not working that time. And that is some finish from Firmino, really, to just go across his body there into the far post. Very nicely done. And it's 2-0. Chamberlain making a decent run in midfield. Finds him. And it's one more. And it's Firmino on a hat trick. Firmino! Oh, I thought he found the back of the net there. He looked like he did, but it's just a bit wide. Free kick set to come in for us. Shaqiri's set to take. Hits it. It's over the wall. And oh, it's a great save. Very nicely done. We're getting better at the free kicks. I'd like to see one go in soon enough. Comes Southampton looking for something there. Oh, it's good football. There's plenty of space. He has a pop. Oh, what a save from Alisson. That's a really good save. That looked like it was destined for the corner, but doing really well. The ball comes in on the corner as well and cleared. Nicely done there. Oh, it's good football. Suarez! Oh, they finally scored. We've given them a couple chances. And Southampton have finally bought one back. It's 2-1. Not great defensively. We're just being dragged all over the place here. It's good football from Southampton, to be fair, but low and away. You feel, I mean, it's kind of near. It was really close to Allison, but it's made a couple of saves recently. It's just been coming, really. Firmino on it here. It's back inside. Here's Henderson. One more. Gets it through to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain, can he seal this game up? It's in off the post, and that should do it. It's 3-1. It's a great hit from Chamberlain. That's going to be his last contribution, as I tried to sub him off about 10 minutes ago. But what a finish. This is great football as well. Henderson, that's an inch-perfect ball. Had to be. The foot almost got onto it. And the finish is inch-perfect as well. In off the post. Chamberlain. It should be just the slight curl brings it inside the post. It's a great hit. And Chamberlain may have sealed this game up for us. 3-1. Comes Barty now. Looking for somebody. He finds Vargas. And Vargas, can he find Brewster through the middle? He can. Brewster looking for a goal. Brewster, it's a nice finish. A minute and a half to go. And this game is definitely done. 4-1. Brewster with a nice, delicate finish. But it's good counter-attacking football there. A great ball out to Vargas in space. Brewster making the run. The back line all over the place as he was marking Shaqiri a bit further forward, and he's kept Brewster onside on his own there. And an easy enough finish for him. And we're going to go ahead and grab another victory here. Now, before last episode, we had gone 4 games in a row without a win. Then we won 2. And then the disappointment against Everton, and we're back to another win. So the form is turning around a little bit. But in the important games, of course, is where we need to start turning our form around. It's in our last 3 knockout games. If you consider the semifinal over 2 legs a knockout, we've not won any of them. 2 losses, a draw. And we've got Barcelona to come this episode still, so we're going to have to turn that form around. But in the league, at the moment, we're playing okay. And we'll definitely take that as Newcastle win. Who's in second place behind us? Tottenham. We're not on that list, so we don't know if they've won or not. But Firmino playing well. One of our challenges during this whole thing was to win the Golden Boot 5 times, I think. I believe we are on pace to win the Golden Boot this time round. I believe it is Firmino who's on pace. We'll check that in just a moment as we move 7 points clear of Tottenham, but they still have their game in hand. They're still sticking around, and with the new update in FIFA, the big teams are winning a little bit more, so we're going to have to keep on winning as we go forward. And you can take a look at the table here. It's a 10-point gap between us and Arsenal, 12 between us and Everton, so it'll be a lot still. Manchester United down in 12th, so that's realistic enough. Wolves dead last. They have a game in hand, but not a good place to be. The problem with Wolves in real life and in game is that they're really good, I feel, but depth-wise they are so thin. And they came up thin and survived, and then they spent the summer really paying for all the loans that they were trying to finish off, Jimenez and stuff like that. I mean, Jimenez cost $40 million, and he wasn't even a new addition. He was just a loan that became permanent, and it just turns into one of those summers. And if they can survive this second year, and then next year spend money on a bit of depth, maybe a first-team player or 2, then they've set themselves up, and they'll be in a really good spot going forward. But let's see if Tottenham won, and then we're going to jump right on into this Norwich game. We're going to make a couple of changes for the Norwich game. Tottenham did win their game, so it's a 4-point gap. I'm going to give a few players who asked for a lot of football and haven't played a lot of football a start here. 3 or 4 changes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play Shaqiri to start. Salah could rest one. I love that yellow to green there. I really do like that fade. Dortmund used to have a fade one that went yellow to black a couple years ago. That was so nice. So what we're going to do here is start Shaqiri, Wijnaldum, and there was one more, as Brewster's not overly happy, so we can bring him onto the bench. But the younger kids are starting to get a little bit unhappy. But Barty's someone I wanted to start as well. So the midfield three are going to be Barty, Wijnaldum, and Keita for today. So let's jump into it. Do we bring one of these players onto the bench just to try and test the unhappiness just a little bit? We can bring Vandenberg on there and we'll see. But let's jump into it. Norwich, Liverpool. Let's go. Sipping forward here. Wijnaldum gets by. Look at Wijnaldum. Just goes right by the center back. Wijnaldum, it's a great save, really. Didn't get the angle I wanted in the end. Wijnaldum holds on to it, gets it across. It's one more. Comes to Shaqiri, who hits it. And it's a good save. A decent start from us. Looks like Norwich are going to come at us, and this game might be a little bit more open than we think. The nice ball out here to Robertson. Comes along with a really nice voice crack, and here comes Robertson. He's flying forward. Robertson gets it across, and penalty? That could be a red. Oh, nothing? That's a bit much. That could have been a red. I was expecting at least a yellow. And we do have a penalty. Let's turn that off and see if we can beat Cruel here. These penalties are a little bit difficult, and I put it wide. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I hate the I don't hate them. It's just the way you have to hold the joystick there, because you can't just put it wherever you like. Not like you should be able to put it wherever we like, but trying to gauge what that side is sometimes. Even sometimes it's a little bit difficult to just gauge where the side is. We come forward again and make them pay. It's Barty with the goal. 1-0. And that didn't last long, did it? Missed a penalty, but we score from the next passage of play. Barty with a really lovely finish there, as I was talking about how penalties work. And this is some finish. It's good football. Firmino does well to just open that space up. And then left-footed. Look at that. First time, right into that bottom corner. No chance for Tim Krul. And we're 1-0 ahead. Nice ball forwards. Buendia. There's plenty of space here for McLean. Oh, and he gets around Gomez. Has a strike. And oh, what a finish. And Norwich have leveled it up not 5 minutes later. And that is one heck of a finish by the Norwich man. McLean, I believe it was, who's just beamed that into the corner. Looked for a moment like Alisson might have gotten a touch onto it, or looked like he was going to get a touch onto it at least. But he didn't get there. It's a great finish. That's just always rising. He was getting close, but not close enough. A brilliant finish. McLean with it. 1-1 here after 25 minutes. Comes Robertson. Just going to fly up this wing. He's got the pace. Buendia chasing, but not doing enough. As that's a brilliant ball in, and oh, God, we should have put that on target, Mane. Not a great game at the moment from him, if all things considered, but we are controlling him, so it's not necessarily his fault. But a real-life Mane misses a penalty, and that chance, it kind of turns into an issue. Mane's confidence is sometimes, it turns all the time, and you would feel for him a little bit. Nicely done. Here's Keita. Keita, can his pace, power, take it through? He can. It's lovely football. Barty again, and oh, what a finish. And Barty's got his second of the game. Hasn't started in a really long while, and unfortunately gets lost in the reserves there just a little bit. We've got so many midfielders, but he's playing his heart out today, making the most of his opportunity. It's good football, lovely back heel, and then a first-time pass and a first-time ball. And then a first-time finish. Look at this. Hits it first time. No chance for Krul. Just goes flying by him into the side netting there. And Barty with his second. And we are 2-1 ahead. Nice ball forward. It's one more on Wijnaldum. He's got the pace. Wijnaldum gets it across. Brilliant. Firmino with it. It's in the back of the net. It's 3-1. And since the second half has started, it's been all Liverpool. And Norwich at the moment fading away. They've really given us a good go in the first half, but if they're going to play like this the rest of the second half, they've got no chance. It's good football. Wijnaldum missed the target just now. Slides it across. Firmino into the back of the net. It's another goal for him. I forgot to show you guys, but I'm pretty positive Firmino is on top of the goal-scoring charts as we try and win 5 golden boots before our 20-season mark. And that would be one, of course, should he win it. But at the moment, I believe he's up there. I'll have to double check and make sure I do check after the game. Nicely done. Here's Trent. Up to Shaqiri. Slips it across. Oh, what a save. What a save. That was a stunning ball. And then a brilliant save. He's just stretched himself way out there. Just, I mean, all he could do at such close range. We've hit it with a bit of pace. That is a stunning, stunning save by Tim Krul. Nicely done. As Norwich look for a way back into this game a little bit. It's a good ball into Pookie, and it's in the back of the net, and they have found a way back into this game. 80 minutes gone, there's 10 to go, and all of a sudden they're within one. Not where we want to be, as he runs over to, I believe it's Fark is the last name of the... That's not him, though, but, you know. Pookie with the goal. It's definitely not Pookie either, but I believe next year, well, I would assume next year, but we'll see. If Norwich stay up, they may ignore it afterward, but it's good football. Pookie in the end with the goal. And it's 3-2. And now we kind of need to hold on a little bit. Not where I wanted to be in this last 10 minutes. Oh, nicely done. Hernandez here. That's a poor giveaway. Now to Brewster. One more across. Can we get it through to Brewster? We can. And Brewster, can he seal this game up? He gets in front of the center back. Brewster! Oh, it's a good save. Oh, this should be better. We never really got under control. But that should end this game nonetheless. Shaqiri's on it. Shaqiri gets it across. It's blocked away. It's going to come to Trent. And it's cleared, and that should be game over. A 3-2 victory for us here. And there it is, finally. Waiting for the whistle. And it's finally come. A 3-2 victory. We'll definitely take the 3 points. A bit open, as it seemed Norwich kind of are in real life. And are in game, but... we'll just sneak away with the 3 points. And this is what happened last episode now. We won our first 2 games, a 3-2 here. A 4-1 over Southampton. Now we've got Barcelona to come in a knockout game, and we haven't won a knockout game in 4 or so tries, so we're going to have to do a little bit better. We're doing really well at the moment in the league, doing well. Are you proud? No, but job done. They know they didn't play great. Defensively gave up too many chances. And we're gonna go forward and see what happens. Okay, I'll give him a chance. Fabinho, it's a weird one. But we're gonna zip forward to the Barcelona game. We're gonna have plenty of time in between. And before we jump into the Barcelona game, I'm gonna show you the Golden Boot in the Premier League, because I seem to miss it every time. But we're gonna zip forward and see what it's like, as Glatzel's stats in that department are not too bad. As you can see, they're getting close to Brewster's. Loan offer for Jones. Do I take this? I'm actually gonna I was gonna say I'm actually gonna take that, but I messed that up. But if I can take a loan offer for Jones and he gets to playing time, would it work a little bit better in this FIFA than it originally has? But I'm not so sure. Oh, I can accept this. Alright, let's accept this. It says a year. We'll see if he goes or not. I'm not sure he will. I don't mind having him around. I definitely don't. I like Curtis Jones. He is someone I enjoy. But it's not, he's starting to get a little bit unhappy, like some of the younger players in general are starting to get a little bit unhappy, and he has rejected it as I figured he would. But let's take a look at the Golden Boot really quick in the Premier League. I believe we can. Change month, competition. Maybe we can check it in player stats, perhaps. Player stats, Premier League. Yeah, I can check the Premier League if we find the right place. Europa League, Premier League, here we are. Firmino is the one at the top. 17 goals in 22 games. Mandzukic at 13. Sigurdsson at 13. Aubameyang at 13. Salah at 13. And Kane at 12. So it's a pretty decent race we've got going here. Firmino's grabbed the last couple games, which is, I believe, has pushed him into that spot alone at the moment, but still competition to come. And Salah's still in it as well. So having 2 players up there in the top 2 is a nice feeling. But here we are, away from home, Barcelona. This is the big game of the episode. Can we turn around our awful cup form and get a result here. One more. Nicely done. Can we get it out to Mane? We can. Mane running at Rakitic, and he's definitely got the pace on Rakitic. And Mane, can he get it across? It's a good block. It's going to come back. Mane with a looping header, and it's a great finish. It's a lovely ball back to Mane, and Mane with a great header there. And we've taken the lead here at the Camp Nou. And we're 1-0 ahead after 15 minutes. It's lovely stuff. Rakitic got stuck marking Mane, and he zipped past him, tried to get it in. It's a great block away, but Keita heads it back, and look at this header. It just does so well. It's not really a looping header, but it's a good header. Ter Stegen can't get to it. We're 1-0 ahead, and off to a really good start. Jordi Alba. Good football. Can we get it out of here, though? Oh, it's going to come back to Griezmann. It's 1-1. Oh, how unlucky is that? Gotten a couple touches on it in there. And it just falls to Griezmann at the penalty spot, and he's smashed it home. Skipped inside nicely. We get the touch on there. We get it on there, and he's just stuck a foot in, and then it falls right to Griezmann, who makes no mistake. And just like that, our lead diminished. It's 1-1. And back on again after 22 minutes. Nice ball. One more back inside. Poor ball back inside. And all of a sudden, they're in a really good position here. It's on to Messi, and he's punished us there. It's 37 minutes. It's 2-1. That's poor on our end. It's a really dumb giveaway in midfield, and then all of a sudden they're kind of 3-on-2 here. It's a nice ball in. Messi with a good run as our center back stepped up to mark Griezmann, and Messi doing what Messi does. A brilliant finish from him. Alisson can't get there. We're 2-1 behind, and our good start wiped out in 15 or so minutes. Nice play forward. Let's come to Keita. Can we get it out there? We can. Here's Mane. Kyle Walker. The right back here chasing. Can we get it through to Mane? Mane does well. Mane holds on to it. Oh, and he's out of the post. Oh, man. Mane got a little bit lucky as it squirted to him. And then he gets inside and smashes the post with the strike. A really good opportunity. Salah. Firmino. Nice turn from Firmino. He gets around Piqué. And Piqué surely brought him down. It's a penalty. Piqué with a silly challenge. He's booked. And we have a chance to level this up from the spot here. Salah to take. We're going to get rid of that. And Salah to hit. Can he level this up? Oh, and it's a good save. I thought I brought it more right. And that's what we were talking about with the penalties. We missed 2 today. It's hard to really get the joystick out there like halfway. Oh, a massive opportunity. We've still got 20 minutes here to see if we can find another away goal, but oh, and Firmino, can he grab it right now? It's a good save. It's just one of those bloody things right now. We cannot put the ball in the net. 2 huge opportunities. 2 minutes to go here. If we're going to grab a second, it has to come now. And honestly, we really deserve one. Forward we come. Can we grab it here? Gomez does well. One more. Finds Firmino, who keeps turning. One more. Lovely football. Oh, what a save. He keeps turning Piqué, Firmino. He's tearing Piqué apart. And we just haven't made it count as the ball comes in. It's going to come to Matip. He's going to have a smack. It's blocked away. Can we get it back? Here's Salah. One more. Matip. And the whistle blows. Oh, a 2-1 loss here. And we played well this time, but couldn't find the back of the net. And for the love of God, with the penalties, it's not, I don't want to say I hate them because I like the idea, but if I take the joystick and move it all the way to the side, then it's way out. And if I move it halfway, it's just straight down the middle. And that's kind of the issue we're going with right now, because I don't want to fly it way out. As you saw, we did both. A 2-1 loss. We got the away goal, but winning by the way we concede, or the way we play, really, it lends to the fact that we need to win the next game by 2. As Alisson's happy with the amount of soccer he plays, which is good. We're still 4 points out of Tottenham, but I don't want to go into next season. Excuse me, Jesus. I don't want to go into next season having to win 3 trophies. And I really wanted to get out here and really get out of Liverpool in 1 or 2 seasons and move on to the next one, because Liverpool probably have the best squad at the moment. But we're going to have to overturn this Barcelona game. Next episode, we've got Watford there, as you can see, against a team that we are also managing. We are Watford in our other career mode. Feel free to check that out. And then we've got Bournemouth and West Ham to come all in the league. And then after that, as you can see, Everton again, who I'm getting so sick of, and then Barcelona and Crystal Palace, guys. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.